And we're back in the studio. So on today's Tool Tuesday, we're going to be talking about multi-nut drivers. So these are from the top brands. We have the 9-in-1 magnetic multi-nut driver by Klein Tools, and we have the 7-in-1 HollowCore multi-nut driver by Milwaukee, which is pretty new. So let's see which one's the best. So here we go. So obviously these things are both pretty awesome. I've been testing this one for a while. I know it came out a little while ago, but if you must notice, when new tools come out, you don't see them on my channel right away because I will get them and I use them in the field to test them. I don't unbox them and show them here. I unbox them off the camera and I just use them in the field for a while, and then I go over them here with my thoughts. Usually I try to do a minimum of a 1 week, sometimes a little bit longer, but I've been using this one for quite some time. I pre-ordered it and I got it from, I got it shipped over, and I've been using it for quite some time. Now, as you may or may not know, I've had this one for some time, and the thing that I really like about this is it's a pass-through. It's got every single nut that I could want, including some that I don't even use, but it's a very, very useful tool, especially in HVAC. If you're working on a lot of different size nut drivers, this is nice because you don't have to have 9 different nut driver sizes. If that works for you, because obviously there are some downsides when you're dealing with multi stuff. For one, they're heavier, bulkier, that type of thing. But for me, they work great because most of the time I'm using an impact driver, but sometimes I need to do some hand stuff, and these really come in handy, and I really like both of them. So let's go ahead and go over the Klein one. Now the Klein one has obviously been around for a little bit longer. They did have one that wasn't passed through, and we'll get into what this actually is. And basically it was a lot heavier, but then they came out with this one, and this one's been pretty awesome. Milwaukee also had one without the hole. This one's new because it has the hole. So basically it's pretty much the same thing as this one. And however, it doesn't have as many, and there are a few differences. So for instance, we have the Klein Tools. This is the 32809 MAG is your part number for this one. We can see here we have 3/16 or no, so I'm sorry, this is 1/4 inch. Now if we pull this off, you can see we actually have two sides on it. So there's the 3/16 on one side and the 1/4 inch on the other. Don't really use the 3/16 personally, or haven't come across it. If we pull out the next one, we have a 7/16 and a 3/8. And then if we pull this out and flip it over, we have two sizes. We have our 5/16 and we have a 11/32, I believe. Yeah, 11/32. Okay, and then if we pull out the center, we have our 9/16 and a 1/2 inch on this side. And then the handle itself is a 3/4 inch. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's how they get their 9-piece. This one just came out. The part number on this one, I'll put on the screen because I can't quite read it. It looks like a 48, 22, 29, 23. Like I said, I'll have it on the screen just to make sure. But this one, you can see here, we actually don't have the double-sided bits. They're individual bits. Probably did that for patent patent problems. Because I hate to say it, but it seems like to me that all these companies tend to try to copy each other. Milwaukee's lately been pretty bad about copying Klein, as you saw with the was it the 8-in-1? But yeah, so anyway, this is why we don't have as many sizes on this one, because it's single size. So we have our 1/4 inch, and this one doesn't have the 3/16, but we have 1/4 inch, we have 3/8, we have 5/16. We have 7/16, and then on this one we have 9/16, and then we have 1/2, and then we have the 3/4 on the handle. Now the nice thing about that is, since they're very similar, you can actually mix and match sort of. For instance, I can take the Klein middle part and I can stick it in here and it'll fit. So now both of them on the shafts, you can see here we do have right here. So if you need some extra leverage, you can put a wrench on this to break it free. Same thing with the Klein. However, the Klein does have a little bit of spacing here, but you know, they probably had to do that. But if we look at the two interior shafts, they're almost identical, even the color coding. The Klein, or I'm sorry, the Milwaukee is a little, no, it's actually about the same size. Maybe it's a little bit taller, but by very little. But yeah, and see, I can put the Klein in the Milwaukee handle. I can put the Milwaukee in the Klein handle, and they all fit. So, so if we go to 9/16, I want to show you the pass-through option. So, so pass-through is basically when you have, mainly we use this on all thread. You can see I have this nut here. It's a 9/16 nut, and I can put it in there and slide it in. Now, what's really nice is every single size of this either has a magnet on it or a clip. The ones that don't have magnets is because it won't fit. Have like a little ball detent in there, so you can see here it actually hangs on there. So for the most part, not perfect, but I mean still that's pretty nice, you know. Yeah. So and then the Milwaukee does the same. Now, believe it or not, the ball detent on this one actually holds a lot harder than the Klein when it comes to that particular one. So, so let's go ahead and put these together. You can see here that in this configuration, it's pretty much about the same size. If we flip this over here, and we flip this one over here, you can see that this one's much longer, and that's just because it's got the double. So, but for the most part, they're almost the same size. In some cases, for the 5/16, if I put this one on 5/16, actually I think it's on the same side, is it? Yeah. See, it's going to be shorter. See, so that's the thing is, but that's because it's got the double-sided. But yeah, these things are really cool. So what do I use these for? Well, I use them to unscrew nuts, but I've been finding myself using these a lot for blower motor belt adjustment, for tension adjusting. These things work really great. Usually the bolts on there are either like a 1/2 inch or they're 9/16. So I find myself actually using this quite a bit to do that, because you can see I can just go in there and use it. So it's really nice, and I'm going to show you in the field. And I've been using this one for the same reasons. But yeah, these things are great to have. So these are definitely something you want to have in your tool bag. When it comes down to which one's better, it's hard to say, honestly, because they're both very similar. Both of them have a very comfortable handle, the grip. I really like the Milwaukee grips on these, but this one is pretty comfortable as well. You know, they both have the anti-roll thing. I mean, maybe the Milwaukee's a little bit better, but they pretty much stock. They both have the pass-through. They weigh about the same. The Milwaukee's a little bit longer in some cases, but for the most part, they're pretty much exactly the same. They both have the shank in the middle, the 3/4 inch shank, so you can grab it with like a wrench if you need a little extra torque on something. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because they're just so close. I mean, you have a few more extra sizes on this one than you do on this one, but I mean, not really. So it's hard to say. They both have pros and cons. All right, so I'm going to be doing the retention test, Klein versus Milwaukee. Doing this outside because I want to show that I actually use these in the field. So I actually pre-ordered this. I've got this before it came out, and I've been using it in the field. So by the time this video comes out, it's probably already out and available for purchase. But that's why I never release anything before it comes out, because I actually test it before I release these videos in the field, which I'm in the field. So anyway, we have our Klein and we have our Milwaukee. So we got them both on the 5/16 setting. So let's see. I'm just going to give it 2 of those. Okay. I'm going to do right. I'm right-handed, so we'll do right hand. Okay, it held. Now for the Milwaukee, 2 of them. Okay, this is why I'm doing this outside. Now on top of that, we actually lost the one on the inside as well. Actually, we lost two of them. So we lost the quarter and the 3/8 inside the handle. The Klein, everything's intact. It's all there. So we're going to do the bump test here. So the 1/4 inch is inside. So you got to be careful because you could lose that. And then the 3/8 popped out as well. Let's try the Klein. Here's the bump test. Oh. So Klein did not do well on the bump test. We lost one of them, but only one of them. But the problem is it's the small one, so it'll fit right through that hole, and then you'll lose it. Alright, so now we're doing the 1/4 inch sides. Now, because these are so small, I don't expect them to, I expect both of these to fail. So let's go ahead and try the Klein. We're going to do 2 of them. Okay. That was expected because it's so small. So same thing here with this. A little bit looser, but again, the Klein did the same thing. It's because it's small. However, just from that motion, the piece inside popped out. Klein did not. So the 5/16 popped out. Now that has to do more with the design because it's only retaining on one side. So the sleeve inside there actually kind of acts as like an additional stabilizer because it slides in all the way like that. But yeah, very similar retention design to the, what was it, the 8-in-1, but they are using more springs. So I wonder if I spin these around. Yeah, so spinning them around doesn't work like it does on the 8-in-1, but I wouldn't say that the retention on this makes it not usable. And the handle, I'm loving this handle. I love these handles. It's so comfortable. So one thing that I did find out is, check this out. So that's the Milwaukee and the Klein handle, and this is the Milwaukee, or the Klein and the Milwaukee handle. So they're cross compatible. So if you actually swap them out, you get the best of both worlds. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and unscrew this 5/16 with our new Milwaukee HollowCore. Feels good, feels good. It's magnetic, it's holding on. Nice. Let's try it with this one. Nice. Holds on to the screw, magnetic, cool, cool. Score. Yeah. All right, so another one that we use is for these condenser fan motors. This is a 7/16. So on the Milwaukee, we just have to go to our 5/16 side and pull it off like that. And we have our 7/16, which you can see fits perfectly fine right there. And then with our Klein, we have to actually flip the whole thing over. And then we pull this one out here, the 3/8, and then we flip it over. And now we have the 7/16. However, interesting enough, because of the design of it, it's this one actually has a magnet in it. The Milwaukee does not have a magnet, so it's a deeper well. So the magnet hits, so it doesn't actually go in all the way. So hey, look at that, see? I can't spin it anymore. So the wind goes to the Milwaukee on that one. Yeah. So So here's the Klein. You can see there's a magnet in there. And you can see here, the Milwaukee doesn't have the magnet. It's got the little ball detent instead. So because of that, it can reach in there deeper. Because this type of nut has that rounded head on there, see? So because of that, we can still go in there. The ball detent holds it in. The Klein has a magnet which holds it in. However, it doesn't catch because it's not deep enough. It kind of catches, but not all the way. Just wanted to show you a little trick you can do with these guys. This is the pass-through here. It's 9/16. You can actually unscrew the service ports, this, and it'll hold it in there. Okay. You can also do it with the Milwaukee. So that's actually a nice little thing I found out about these. I had no idea these were 9/16 until I tried this. I was like, hey, I wonder if this would fit. And because it's that pass-through, you can actually get it in all the way like that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so it's actually a half, so we'll go ahead and use our thing here. Oh, look at that, it's already loose. Isn't that nice? That's also loose. What the heck? And all of these block nuts are loose. So which one's my favorite? Well, it's hard to say because they're both pretty good. In this case, I actually like the Milwaukee tool. As far as the retention goes, the Klein is a little bit better, but it's still not perfect. But that's just because they're fitting so many different sizes in this, so there's not a lot of room for all that. Is it something that's a deal breaker for me? No. I can deal with it. Yeah. The Milwaukee, I would say the handle is a little bit more comfortable than the Klein, but honestly, I will probably continue to use both. I'm probably going to leave one in my diagnostic bag and one will go in my repair bag. So, but yeah, they're both very good drivers and I will continue to use both of them. So anyway, hopefully this helps you out if you're trying to decide which one you want to get. Honestly, they're both just as good. This one's I think $2 cheaper than this one. But you do have a few extra sizes on this one, and it does have the double side, which it's kind of a little bit more convenient in some cases, depending on the sizes you're using. But other than that, because then you can actually have a little bit of storage. You don't have to always set it aside and potentially lose it. I would say that's pretty much what the Klein's got going better than the Milwaukee. But like I said, they're pretty much the same size. They're pretty much the same weight. They both kind of wiggle a little bit, but that's because they're multi-drivers. So anyway, hopefully this helps you out. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, comment, tell me what a horrible technician I am. Hit that bell notification. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. If you want to support the channel, pick these up on the links on the screen or visit the links in the description below. And if you like some work socks, Camel City Mill, use Nighthawk 10 to get yourself 10% off. Helps the channel. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.